and sit down.
Look, just make it quick, okay? I've got to get this stream going. Look, you didn't tell me yesterday the stream was blurry. My first appearance on your live stream, and it was a blurry mess. I couldn't even show it to my parents last night. Okay, I understand. I had an internet problem. Just do your thing. Thank you, Jesus. Hello, everybody. Christine is back to introduce the show. I just want to say thank you, everybody, for joining yesterday. I'm so sorry that my appearance was so blurry. Now you can see the beautifulness of Christine. We're going to have a great show for you today. Of course, Andy's going to be here in a moment. He just wanted me to come on and introduce the show and show his products because beautiful women like Vanna White and myself, we do great jobs at displaying products. So look, here's this beautiful Demi-God trade paperback. He'll be talking about his work on issue 3 today, and you can get it for $20. Just $20, and this can be yours. Okay, there's that. And then, of course, his pride and joy, which I thought was me. That's what he said in the interview. He said, Christine, you're going to be my pride and joy. But no, this is his pride and joy. His pride and joy is his First Man trade paperback. And look at the bosom on Penumbra. Oh my God, I am so jealous. I have A cups. That woman is rocking a solid C or D. And the program book, which has First Man drawn by some of today's hottest artists, as well as some of Andy's backup sketches and layouts and things like that that you've never seen. So you'll definitely want to check these out as well. You can get them in the description. There's links in the description below. Oh my God, I'm getting so frazzled here. All right, so this is my fantastic non-blurry debut. I'm going to go now so Andy can get on because he's out in the wings and he's getting his underwear in a bunch because oh, he didn't like me saying that. Okay, I'm gonna go get Andy. I'll be right back. Underwear in a bunch? Are you kidding me? Why would you say I'm getting my underwear in a bunch? Christine, come on. Go file some comic books. All right, Mr. Snappy, I will. Just go do your show. Hey, everybody. Whew, man, I tell you, that Christine, she is she's on fire. She is a firecracker for sure, but the audience sure seems to love it. So, you know, when she gets a reaction like that, I don't even get a reaction like that. So anyhow, here we are. We are going to be doing this today. Ronald Shaw says, I'm going to buy the Demi-God trade paperback today. Ronald, I so appreciate that. Shoot me a Facebook message, email me at andysmithart@yahoo.com. I can throw it here for you guys. Just typing it in. So you can email me today. A cups. Hey, Christine, I didn't hire her. This ain't Hooters, okay? I didn't hire Christine for her rack. I hired her for her Brie Larson. I think Christine can fill out that costume a little better than Brie Larson. Val says, why has this never been on the EVS show? I can't let Christine be bouncing around to all these other shows. I mean, you know, it can't be unseen. That's true. I mean, Christine should, you know, be in your dreams at night. This ain't Hooters. This is Sluggers, pal. That's right. Sluggers, the name of the restaurant. Val, holy hell, this is the first time I've seen Andy in drag. I have no idea what you're talking about, but Christine is much better looking than me. She is vava boom, if you know what I mean. She needs to shave. She's European, past master Dan, not very cool. I don't judge people by their body hair. I mean, look, I don't let her wear sleeveless shirts because I don't really want to see the pit hair she has going on. But just saying, Hyper Kaiju. No, Andy, we want a Christine only show. She would probably want to raise for that, and I'm not sure I could afford doing that. So, just saying, Christine only show might happen, might not. We'll see. Anyhow, let's move on to today. Today we're talking about Demi-God, Volume 3. Let's share the screen here. I should probably have that set up before. Christine should probably have had the share screen option already set up. So she's kind of slacking there. Wait, we got another fun-filled comment. Is it true that Christine is Cecil's ex-lover? Christine is the type that will not kiss and tell. So I'm not exactly sure. I don't know if that's something I was allowed to ask about during the interview process. So I didn't. I don't need human resources all up in my business, even though she handles human resources as well. So Demi-God Volume 3, as you recall, the book always starts off with Demi-God reintroducing the story and doing it in a fun way. So you're looking at him going, what's with all the balloons? These are word balloons that in the printed book were filled up with Demi-God talking. Then he lets him go. This panel, I honestly can't remember. Well, you know what? I've got the book right here. So why don't we take a look in Demi-God 3 and see exactly what the deal was on that first page. Oh, here we go. So this is the first page. Let me full screen myself here. And remember, guys, Hal, thank you for joining the show. Please go over to YouTube, hit the like and subscribe. More importantly, subscriptions are free, and got to build up my YouTube base. So here we go. Demi-God talking. So in that third panel, he was just yammering on with a bunch of word balloons. That's what we have. So back to the layout. So anyhow, on the right, we've got the ink page. Obviously, I didn't ink the word balloons. That was more for me and pencils, so I could lay it out. Steve Jutro did one hell of a job with the word balloon stuff. He lets them go fluttering into the air. And then here. So, the original art page doesn't have a lot going on, but I make up for it on page 2. We've got the cool shot of Insidious sitting in his chair, lounging back. This is where I was really trying to channel my John Buscema, because John Buscema in those fantastic issues of Thor would draw Loki sitting back in his chair, or Mephisto sitting on his rocky throne, all chilled looking, but still very dominating and impressive. And here you've got his computer screens next to his throne, and you can see he was monitoring what was going on in the fighting and stuff from the previous issue. So he's kicked back, and then we cut down to I do not remember this guy's name. Man, I'm bad with names. I make my wife and child wear name tags. Val says everyone should message Cecil to ask if he would consider getting back together with Christina. They should, or Christina. She's fine with either one. Honestly, as long as she gets a paycheck, I could call her Slap Happy Ho, and she'd be good with it. She knows her role. Know your role, woman. I do make her walk around here. Gold Gauntlets Comics. Hi, Andy and chat. Well, hello to you. I will say, I do make Christine walk around the office barefoot. So, Can't say she's pregnant. Don't know yet. Nothing's showing. But so this was cool. You know, I really like the little touches in this first panel. He's got his little electricity arcing off. And he's sitting in his throne, you know. And then we cut down to this character we're introducing, this badass right here. Once again, this is a Bart Sears design. Of course, Bart designs it with lots of intricate stuff that I have to draw over and over, like these tubes that are connecting from his head down to his wrists and things. And then we see in the background these evil guys whose name I don't recall either, but they look pretty badass. So let's see where we're going here. North Free says, I'm sure all Cecil's exes have PTSD. They might. They might. We turn the page to a happy New York scene. And in the scene, you've got your happy New Yorkers, you know, walking down the street, doing their business. Hey, look at that over there. We should go over there. That's Sluggers. Sluggers got plywood up on the window, but I think they're still open for business. Sluggers, isn't that booby joint? Yeah, baby, I like where your head's at. We can go check out that joint. Other people walking. This is me right back here. I'm a bald guy with a goatee, so, you know, got to drop myself. And then kaboom, the grates come flying up. Once again, I do like the way I ink the backgrounds a lot in this panel to really show depth. Anyhow, boom! Grates come flying up. Here I go flying. I often wear t-shirts that have the little 3 button down. Not one today. North Free asks, is Insidious also based upon Darkseid? You'd have to ask Bart that. He created the character. He was first seen back in 1993 when we did Ominous Press. I'd say he's a little Darkseid, Dr. Doom-esque, if you will. So anyhow, boom, grates go flying up. Here's these people from the foreground. Who's coming out of the grates? Uh-oh, it's this new bad guy walking up from down below, and he's got his demon spawns coming up with him, if you will, because I don't know what else you'd call him. So he's a bad man pajama. Woo, woo. Bad man pajama. Woo, woo. Then, of course, got to cut to a different scene. And this is a cop. They're at the police station now. Because remember, last issue, Demi-God got arrested. He went peacefully. He was hands up, don't shoot. Unlike what happened in that town with, I believe, Michael Brown, who did not have his hands up. I like the henchman designs. Thank you, Ronald Shaw. That's much appreciated. Credit where credit is due. Bart designed those guys as well. Anyhow, we got the cop talking, and he's being a smart ass. So I like doing panels like this, just a little back and forth, different facial expressions. And then we see him typing in on his keyboard, Jason McAndros, because that's his real name. Gold Gauntlet says, sing it, Andy. You know, if I can think of a way to work a song in, I will. Because I know you're not here just for Christine and my good looks, but you're also here for my singing. Singing and dance. Maybe I could sing and have Christine do a little striptease in the background. You guys think about that? No, I can't do that. Are you kidding me? That is against all sorts of laws. So anyhow, so that's that page. Fun page. Flip over, next page. And we pull back to see the police station headquarters here. Not headquarters, but, you know, the detective room. And, you know, Demi-God's a huge dude. So he's sitting here. The cop's like, well, what about her? Of course, she's pretty. So all the male cops are like, whoa. Oh, Christine could have an OnlyFans page. There you go. Little side hustle for her. I like details like the clock on the wall, the TVs with the news going on and stuff. You got my buddy Bart Sears interviewing her. I, of course, am trying to look down her shirt as I hand her a coffee. Ron Mars is chomping on a donut with his New York Mets mug. I don't follow baseball, so I have no idea
how the Mets are doing this year. I don't really care. And Sean Husvar here is in the background. So all the dudes are hanging around her. And he's basically like, dude, would you, cut me a break, man? I'm just trying to do my thing. So, he's kicking back. That's pretty rude, kicking his feet up on the cop's desk. That is just not cool. This looks like Uncle E, the black cop. Looks like Uncle E. All right, I'll take your word for it. Anyhow, little things, filing cabinet with some coffee cups and paper plates. You've got the photocopier made by the Tears Corporation. Of course, we care about recycling. So in the background, please recycle paper. It matters. Please. Oh, the fat guy. I get it now. Ronald says the Mets fans don't care either. They're a very sad lot. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. I know I'm a little off subject here, but I was totally geeking out to your work on Mars Attacks Image yesterday. Mars Attacks Image, dude, you were going back in time. Back in time. You want to go back in time. I drew that book when I was not even in my 30s. That's how long ago that was. We've got the arrest records here. We've got the wanted posters up. Could that be the Unabomber? I don't know. Just adding details. And then, of course, Demi-God pipes in because he does talk to the reader like Deadpool. And he's chatting about something. I don't know what he's saying. He might be saying, look at me kicking back with my feet up. That's how I roll, bitches. It's his, that's right. Demi-God is about to launch into his origin. So we pulled some flashback panels. This was an easier page for me to draw because I just pulled panels from before. And, I just woke up in my bedroom that's a mess. My best friend got killed. I grabbed the bat that turned me into this hot, big muscle dude. The girl finally noticed me. I got into a fight with this 3-headed dog thing, punched out some henchmen. And then you dudes showed up and arrested me for no reason. Really? No reason? Did you see the amount of property damage you did? Dude, property damage, smammage. I saved the city. Where is my medal? My medal of honor. Damn it. Should have been given it to me. Anyhow, flip, turn, page. He's like, I got to impress the babe over there. Bart, of course, had to put his reading glasses on to finish up the report. Even his laptop is made by the Tears Corporation. Tears is about everything. Hyper Cashew says, I never knew about the Mars Attacks books, but we'll be checking it out for sure. What? You never knew? My God. Hey, Christine. Oh, my God. She's on her damn coffee break. Fine, Christine. I'll dig out the Mars Attacks books. That's cool. I'll just jump off camera to dig out the Mars Attacks books because, you're getting coffee. What a time for Christine to do a coffee break, right? You didn't know about Mars Attacks Image #1? #2? By the way, I was inked on this series by the fantastic artist Bill Sienkiewicz. #3, #4, classic hero holding the dead chick shot. All inked by Bill Sienkiewicz. Check these out in your 25-cent bin at the next show you go to. Maybe 50-cent or dollar bin. If you see Andy's name on it, it rocks. Oh, thank you. Look at those covers. Oh, thank you. It's funny. Christine says the only thing that has my name on it that rocks her socks is a paycheck. So, whatever. Dude, I didn't know either. That looks cool as hell. It's very cool. I drew a huge team up of lots of the Image universe characters back in the 90s when it was mostly superhero stuff fighting Mars Attacks. So it was a lot of work. So anyhow, we jump in. Mars chomping down on that donut. He's like, look at that babe. Of course I'm trying to get some. I mean, you would too, El Chubbo. And cop's like, yeah, I guess you're right. He's like, all right, let me get up and get on out of here. I had a hard day. Crack my back. Little sound effects here. Crack, crack, crack. Actually, there weren't. He's like, what? You can't go anywhere. And then, what's that noise coming from the doorway? Uh-oh. Hyper Kaiju says, firing up, where is he? There it is. Firing up eBay right now. Don't pay too much. If I had extras, I'd sell them to you, but I don't. So they hear noise off panel. Is that gunshots we hear? Pow, 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 pow. Ah! And screaming. Ah! This cop's like, oh God, can this day just get any worse? And then, oh snack! This cop comes in the doorway holding his gut. Is his gut hanging out? Oh, you can see in this panel right here. I did the sound effects. Blam, 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 blam. Blambo, yo, blam, blam. Modern light switch is where you just press them. None of that flip up crap. Come on now. It's 2021. Well, I drew this in 2019, but still. So let's turn the page, see what happens. Oh, shit. It's about to get real up in here. Yo, bust it down. Wicked, 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 wicked. Boom, 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 boom. What? It's about to get real up in here. That's right. That was a little commercial interruption for you guys. I'm pitching bathing suits, so go out and get your. All right, that could be Christine before she dyed her hair blonde. She's actually really has brown hair. Anyhow, it's about to get real up in here, yo. What's he saying? I have one of my extras. Oh, there you go. Look at that. You could get that. Bow, chicka, wow, wow. You know it. So the beasts, these dudes come rushing in. This cop's like, I don't want to die. Too late, sucker. You gonna die. You gonna die. Uh-oh. Look at us trying to be heroes. She's like, oh. What is Demi-God doing trying to get behind a cop? He is Demi-God. The dude just kicked ass. Other cops getting up, pulling their guns. She's like, you gotta save me. He's like, I don't know if you saw what just came in through that door, but they look very vicious. So maybe not that quite heroic. Let's turn the page. Come on. Oh, why is this? Here we go. Loading. It's loading. So we'll just look at this panel up in here while this is loading. I don't know what is taking so long. Come on, Windows viewer. That's odd. All right, well, I'll just have to look at this page for now. So in the pencils, you can see she's grabbing around him. He's like, I don't know if I should get in on this. Look at those guys slicing and dicing. And I don't mean dicing like the vacuum. All right, this is really annoying me. Where is that page? Was it page 9 in inks? Why is it not loading? There it is. Just had to bust open a new window. Sometimes you just got to bust that new window open. Excuse me as I do a little housekeeping here by getting this page nice and big for you guys. Damn, I just saw another area of black I didn't fill in. Anyhow, so first panel, slice dice going on. Oh, our lovely cop just got gutted. You got to do something. Fine. Look at that right here. Andy missed the black area. This is before I hired Chris. Chris, my favorite inker, does not miss filling in black areas, but I did. So let's go to the book and see if it's not filled in on the book. Where's the page? It is filled in the printed book, so I must have caught it and filled it in. North Free says, You're known for drawing super buff guys, Andy. Mars Attack seems interesting. Have you ever drawn a scrawny Peter Parker Spider-Man superhero title? Yeah, I drew 3 issues of Web of Spider-Man back in the 90s when I was doing a little more of a cartoony thing. So yeah, I did 3 issues of Web of Spider-Man. I did an issue of Spider-Man, and fill an issue of Spider-Man himself, 88. I can't remember the actual number. Are you inking yourself? Yes, I sure am. This was before I hired Chris. Chris will come back on the show at some point. He is busy inking right now on First Man stuff. Anyhow, she's like, you gotta do something. And he's like, shit's about to get real. I will get on this. What issues did I do of Web? I believe 7, 8, and 9. I think. It was another one of those things where Bart started issue 7 and then had to leave the book. So they hired me to finish issue 7, which was like 2/3 of the book. And then I did all of issue 8, all of issue 9. Sandman was the villain, if I remember correctly. Like I said, it's way different looking than this stuff. I was doing more of a cartoony style at the time because that's what Marvel wanted. So definitely check it out, though. I had a lot of fun doing it. Spider-Man was a hoot nanny. This dude's getting slashed, firing his gun off panel. Hopefully he didn't hit anybody. Next page, you'll see that this, hold on, here we go. So this page right here, we've got Hercules looking on as all the bad guys here turn. I should probably get to here. All the bad guys are done, chomping up, chewing up, slicing up. JP Roca says, Chris, Christine, brother, sister, or same person? No, I just like hiring people with the name Chris. And so when Christine showed me her resume, I actually just looked at her legs and her name being Christine and hired her. So I like this style better. You know, you evolve. And as an artist, you evolve. And like I said, back when I was doing the stuff for Marvel, they were really high on guys like Joe Madureira and Mike Berwingo and Humberto Ramos, Jeff Matsuda, all the real cartoonier type stuff. And they asked me if I could draw in that style. And I said, yeah, I'm a commercial artist. If somebody hires me and I like this style, could you do it? I go, yeah. So I did a drawing, showed it to them. They were like, this is awesome. We'd like you to do Strong Guy Reborn. I did that. And then from there, I did an issue. I did the Web of Spider-Man, X Factor, X Force, some X-Men stuff, all in the cartoonier style. So anyhow, he's looking on. They're like, now we're coming for you. And he's like, oh, crap. And now it's a dog pile or a creature pile, however you want to call it. They climb on him. He's like, oh. And then, oh, no. All you can see are bad guy butts. And then he pops in here for a quick story interruption. The next page was easy because it was a stat of that last panel from the page before with just him saying, holy cow, it looks like I'm about to get my butt kicked. And he's like, really, though? I mean, am I going to get my butt kicked? I don't think so, because I'm the man, yo. And then this is my favorite right here. He's like, all right, let's get back to the story. Lights, camera, action. Kaboom! Big panel. He's like, woo! I am Demi-God! Slam! All the bad guys off me. They all go scattering around. Let's see. I definitely have some of your old X-book stuff. Oh, awesome. North Free. Joe Mad was the first guy to put manga into his work. Actually, Art Adams did it before Joe Mad. So you can look at some of Art Adams' work and see some manga influence in it. And then Joe Mad took it from there and pushed it even further. So, and created his own thing. Like a lot of early Joe Mad work was influenced by Art, and then Joe definitely came into his own and really just pushed it further. So anyhow, we've got him slamming off the bad guys. He's like, get on out of here. I ain't got time for you. Oh, wait, I think, yep, that's when I used this one. The camera's pulled back a little farther. And this one I was like, oh yeah, let's pull that camera in a little tighter. And then it's about to get bloody as he's like, get on up out of here. Uh, to bear, I've learned. Thank you. Uh, that's I'm not sure what you're commenting on, but Artie Boy inked me on a few things for sure. So anyhow, he's like, get on up out of here. He's like smashing heads together because he grabbed both these dudes by their necks to do a kaboom, malachi crunch. Smash their head together. One jumps on his back, tries to bite him. He's like, not cool. So he throws him over his shoulders. Another one comes from behind. He punches his jaw right off. I mean, dude, that is gross. Just boom, punches his jaw, blood's flying, pokes his hand through another one's chest, cuts another one's head off, and then rips one in half. Just tears his ass in half, blood gushing. Now, when you see this in color, these dudes are already colored like a reddish purple. So to make their blood different, their blood is actually a icky green. So, and they're not human. So we turn the page. Uh-oh, that's not what's on the next page. This is what? Where's the, hold on. Page 14, inks. I'm jumping way ahead. 14. Oh, here it is. So here we go with page 14 inks. I cannot jump ahead, people. I'm sorry. You guys have got to see this stuff in order. My bad. So we turn the page, and once again, I like pulling Demi-God smash. Yes, he does. He will take on the Hulk and whoop that green monster's ass. He will lay the smack down. Ooh, Macho Man Demi-God in the house. So we pull the camera back, and Demi-God's like, damn, I just tore people like right here. He's just throwing the two halves of this dude aside like trash. She's hiding behind the desk. I did the blood on Demi-God on an overlay to make it easier for the colorist to turn the black of the blood into the green stuff. She's like, what just happened? He's like, don't worry, relax, it's all good, it's okay. Now this panel's kind of gross because he's got blood all over his fingers, and she's just like, what the hell? She's backing up. He's like, babe, yo, don't worry about it. This was another angle I drew here for this panel. This is actually what I drew first. He was walking up to her this way. Gold Gauntlet, throwing down a compliment. Again, thank you so much. I like the bolder ink, so do I. Take that, Hawk, to Pound Town. So wait, Demi-God's going to take him to Pound Town? Is that a jail reference? What are you talking about? Anyhow, back to this. So originally I had it drawn this way where Demi-God's walking up like, yo, come on, chill. And she's in the foreground backing away. But I kind of was like, you know what? That's a little too reminiscent of the second panel. So I thought I would change the angle to where he's walking up to her and, you know, this way instead. I like it better. Works out better. And then, uh-oh, it's about to get real. You know, you got to send in the cleanup crew. Uh-oh, Val's asking that ultimate question. Who would win in a fight, Demi-God and First Man Apollo? Well, First Man is separate from Apollo, so no spoilers, but you got to read the book. You got to read the book. This is fantasy. After slaughtering some bad guys, a woman is supposed to be turned on and ready for action. Dude, she's not turned on. Do you see any high beams in this panel right here? No. She's a damsel in distress. So anyhow, he's looking back because, uh-oh, it's about to get real. So let me back up here. Oh, snap. Turn the page. He's like, I see that the villains couldn't take care of it, so now the big bad villain's coming in. Dun dun dun. Cue the creep music. And he's just like, God darn it. Oh, Apollo versus Demi-God. Oh, well, it's First Man versus Demi-God, not Apollo. It would be First Man. First Man would take Demi-God and unfortunately beat his ass. I like Demi-God, but First Man would beat his ass. That's just the way it goes. First Man has like energy, power blasts. He can fly. I don't think Demi-God could breathe in space. So honestly, First Man could just chuck his ass into space and be like, "You're out," and that's it. So anyhow, I don't think Bart would mind me saying that because, you know, if you ask Bart, Bart would say Demi-God because he created Demi-God. Anyhow, she's like, what the hell? I just want to go soak in the tub and Calgon, take me away. That's an old reference. How many people got that? Calgon, take me away. He's like, listen here, punk. I got no time for this. Kashoom! Oh, shit! He's got energy blades coming out of his fingers. What the? This is not going to end well. So he rushes at him. He's like, I got you now, yo. As we can see, some time has passed. When this first started, it was like 2 something. Now it's 3:35. Slash! Demi-God's like, whoa, hold on a sec. You know, because he's like, all right, this will take me a couple seconds. I can clean this garbage up quick. Slash! Whoa! He cut me. He cut me. Uh-oh, this guy is powerful. Demi-God's like, that's it. Nobody cuts me. He dives on him out the window. Oh, no. Going out the window. There's a couple different angles on this page I did. Let's get to the final. Damn it. Where's the final of this page? All right. So, let me pull up my thing. What page is this? 17. Oh, here's the inks to 17. Oh, 17 patch panel. So this is the patch panel. Where is the whole page? 17. Oh, wait. That's what I'm on right now, I believe. Yep, that's what I'm on right now. Hold on. I'll have to go to the JPEGs. Open with. There it is. 17. This is the way 17 saw print. So I originally drew 17 this way with a long shot. You know, so you got the long shot of them coming out the window. That's the same. Just do this. You got the long shot of them coming out the window, so you can see that they're on like a second or third floor. Cop cars down below in the parking lot. And originally, I did a long shot of them hitting the car. You know, so it's like smash, and then cops that are on the street looking on. I drew a buddy of mine here, and then they roll off the hood onto the ground, and then it's face-off time. North Free asks a good question. Do you consider First Man a cosmic character in terms of power level, Quasar, Captain Marvel? Yes. First Man, if he was in the Marvel universe, would be a cosmic character. So yes, I do. Good question. Thank you very much. So this is how I originally drew it, and then they face off. And then, like I said, I was thinking to myself, this would be cooler, showing a big reverse angle of them hitting the roof of the car. I already established the cars down here, so I felt that I could pull the camera in for a more dynamic angle here from behind as they hit the roof. and then they roll off the car here. So if you're confused here, like what are they hitting? I can't see. It's kind of confusing. One, when this is in color, you can definitely tell they're hitting the police car. But two, you see them roll off here. So you know. And look at the damage they did to the car. Blew out the windows, popped the tires. Another idea I played with was using the small panel of them hitting here. So it's kind of like they hit, you see another angle of them hit and roll off. I just thought that was too much of a mess, so I dumped that. And this is what we went with for the final inks off the car. Little overlappage here as they face off. You can see the overlay of all the blood on him here. So you know, this is the blood that my boy Mike Attia, the colorist, would change into a color. So when it rolls off the car, what happens next? That shows you another layout. He's coming at him here. I wanted to do, this is my ode, big word, to, let me just flip over here. I don't need this showing anymore. This is my ode to Hulk 181 with Wolverine slashing at the Hulk. So, hey, this is my homage panel. I literally looked at the cover and tried to go with Wolverine's pose and the Hulk's pose. The only difference is, you know, these guys are around the same size compared to Wolverine being a small little munchkin 5'5" dude fighting the gigantic Hulk. So you've got the car back here, the police station. I like playing with his tubes here so I can like frame up Demi-God's face. Hyperkaiju says, great homage. Thank you very much. I actually played with the idea of signing the panel, and in the panel, after signing my name, doing After Herb Trimp. But, you know, I think that's appropriate for a cover because you should sign your work when it comes to covers and stuff. I didn't think it was appropriate in a panel. I think that if I signed it, it would have taken away from the panel, and I didn't want to do that. So anyhow, hopefully people got the sight gag when they saw it. North Free says, that's cool. I appreciate it. Anyhow, then we come down to 3 equal-sized panels of the fight. He swings at him with this hand right here, swings at him, stabs the door of the car. Demi-God, thank God, ducks out of the way because now he realizes these things can hurt him. He pulls the door off the car, throws it at Demi-God. That is not cool. Uh-oh, who's this dude in the foreground? We got some dude in the foreground here. Excuse me as I talk like this. I'm getting a little sweat, little saliva from my mouth. I could be a wrestler and just get on it and just talk and just, and I will get in that ring and I will turn your arm around your head like it's jello, like this little dude right here, the smallest Stretch Armstrong you've ever seen. Look at this little baby Stretch Armstrong. Stretch it out. Stretch it out. I had the full-size Stretch Armstrong when I was a kid. So now I settle for the baby size because they don't make full size anymore. I'm a rabid beast. I'm foaming at the mouth. I'm going crazy over here, yo. I will not bite you unless you ask me nicely. And then I might spank you as well with a riding crop. So anyhow, he falls to the ground. Wham! Gets hit with the door. Bash to the ground. Some dude's foot in the foreground. Who is it? Let's turn the page and see. It's Gray. Gray stepping in. This is all I penciled back here, and then I did the rest in inks. I actually like, so one of the things I love about the comics from the 70s, somewhat into the 80s as well, but definitely more in the 70s by Jack Kirby and John Buscema, is New York City. Jack was like, I'm just making buildings up. I'm drawing 4 pages a day. I don't have time to look at photographs in New York and draw real buildings unless for some reason it's like draw the Empire State Building. Jack just did whatever he wanted when it came to buildings. And since this is New York City in the ominous universe, and it's supposed to be a little more modern, a little more high tech, I would look at buildings in New York City for reference. But then I would also make up my own building faces in New York City with the way the windows look and things like that. You know, design my own type of architecture. So anyhow, Gray's here like, dude, you're getting your ass kicked. I really wish you would step up. You're making us heroes of the ominous universe look bad, even though Gray's more like a Punisher type dude. North Free says John Buscema's Wolverine was awesome. John, totally awesome. Zoom in for a tighter shot here of Gray saying, "Get back in the fight. You can do it." He's like Rocky's. Was it Mick? Was that it? Mickey, Rocky's corner guy, saying, "Get back in there, get in a fight." And he's like, "I'm trying to stab in the back." This dude's like, "I will stab you in the back." He's like, "Damn it, man, that hurt." Then we get in close, and he's like, "I'm coming in for the kill shot, bitch." He's got the veins going through his head. These tubes, if you're going, why are these tubes just empty, but you did chrome stuff here? These tubes are coursing with energy. That's why. In the book, these babies are lit up. Energy. Yes, it was Mick. I got it right. The Mick, yo. He's got his claws. He's coming in for the death shot. Look at it. He's like, grinning bad. You know it's bad when you got dual lighting going on the face. Oh, no. Page 20. The page where Demi-God wraps it up. What a way to end a book. Yep, Mick. And he was Irish. No stereotype there. I am a part Irish, so I can say Mick, no problem. I am like, my wife is literally 50-50. Her dad, 100% Italian. Her mom, 100% Polish. My wife, it's easy. You're 50-50. This dude is like 4 parts, maybe 5. I'm Irish. I'm French Canadian. What the hell else am I? I'm a few more things as well. I just can't remember off the top of my head. I think I got a little English in me. So like, I'm just like, throw it all in, stir it around, pour it out. Look at this dude. I was told once I have a Romanesque nose. I guess it's a compliment. Anyhow, so we got Demi-God walking up to us going, man, it looks like I'm getting my ass handed to me. Even in shots like this, it's literally 3 shots of Demi-God walking closer to us, and a nose like Caesar. Thank you for the compliment. Caesar did not die very well, though, so hopefully that is not what's going to happen to me. He's walking towards the camera, chatting it up, and it's one of those things. I was like, all right, I got to do 3 different walking poses here. Let's really show some different types of body language. That's what I was getting across. The detail on the character, as he gets closer to us, we see more detail. Andy, Mr. International Smith, though I've yet to see the volatile French Canadian in him bust forth. I'd say put some beer in me, but I'm a happy drunk. I don't even get angry when I get drunk. I said a Caesar, not Julius Caesar specifically. Oh, thank God. I appreciate that. So he's walking towards us, wrapping up the story for another issue. We'll have to wait to see what happens in issue 4. Damn it, what a cliffhanger. What a cliffhanger it is. That is the issue for today. What else can I share with you guys? I'm going to share with you something my daughter hasn't even seen yet. That's right, I did a drawing for my my lovely little girl. She is big into Star Wars right now. So she's like, hey, I want you to do a drawing for me. And I was like, oh, you know, I get paid to do this. You need to get a job so you can start paying me to do this art. Just kidding. I would never, of course, charge my daughter for art. I would only charge her friends. So she asked me to do this new piece for her. I just finished it today, literally scanning it. Oh, Hyper Kaiju says Star Wars sigh. Look, she's 18. She literally just got into Star Wars. She wanted me to do a drawing. I'm not even going to describe it. I'm just going to show it. North Free, clap, clap. Another great show. Oh my God. Thank you guys so much. Oh, I'm not worthy. I'm not worthy. So here's the drawing I did for my daughter. Uh, maybe you can tell what character she wanted me to draw with her. So this is my daughter right here, just turned 18, graduated high school, my lovely little girl. She's like, I'm your little girl. I'm not little anymore. I'm like, sweetie, you will always be my little girl. So it doesn't matter how old you are. You'll always be my little girl. So anyhow, I did this drawing for her. I have to take it in the house and show it to her. Um, she's going to be very excited when she sees this, I hope. And she's very specific. She was like, Dad, I want to be wearing Anakin's robes. I want to hold his lightsaber. And I would like Anakin standing or in the shot with me. I'm like, all right, I can do that. So this is what I did for her. Let me see what else I can show you guys real quick to get on, because, you know, I'm here to show things. So give me a second as I pull up something else to show you guys. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, 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 dun. You know, you get that music going on. First and foremost, of the utmost importance, I know you guys are wondering, what the hell are you doing, Smith? I'm getting there. I am getting there. Here we have it. The pre-launch page for First Man Volume 2, titled Learning Curve. If you haven't signed up, please sign up. Look at what you get if you sign up. Everyone gets a special 10% discount when the project launches. So please, please sign up to the campaign. I would love that immensely. And of course, we have First Man, the graphic novel, still in demand. Get it now. Sign up. The featured tier, my cover, Bart Sears' cover, and the program book, $75. The program book alone, if you're into all the art and behind the scenes, $15. The printed book, $25. Can be yours, shipping out daily. Bart Sears variant cover, $35. Program book and First Man, $35. Get them both. Lots of great stuff here. If you like fun superhero comics with none of the woke BS political garbage, this is the book for you guys. Check it out if you haven't. Please remember to like and subscribe to my channel. And until tomorrow, guys, hang fresh, stay tough, and let's end on a awesome note, as I always like to do. I will see you guys tomorrow. Until then, bye-bye, everyone.